This is my documentary on YouTube, and it actually is called UFO Challenger Disaster Part 2 First Orb. So when I copy this from the original source, which was from van number 2, a NASA van used to film Space Shuttle Challenger 1986, I've frozen it at 1 minute 17. An orb will appear right there. 3 rays will emerge from the opposite side. About 8 or 10 seconds later, as the shuttle goes up, it then explodes. Now, this has been removed now. This critical second has been removed from 2 of these NASA films from van number 2 on YouTube. So someone has deleted that critical 1 second. Now, I'll just play my documentary and go back to these critical moments. So this is where I analysed at 1 minute 17. This orb appears and you've got 3 rays coming out of that side. It is unusual because when I return to analyse this again, using the original YouTube source, it has been shortened by a critical 1 second when this appeared. So I'll just take a bit more forward. There it is. It'll appear in that spot as a white orb. And there are the 3 rays emerging. It then disappears, and about 10 seconds later, the shuttle explodes. So I've gone through it again. I've taken zoom photos. Right there, we'll see that 3 rays emerge and that orb appear right there. So my view was actually 3 rays were fired at the space shuttle, and then it exploded. And the bizarre thing is, here we go, that's how it runs through on the documentary, and it explodes later. Now, when I go to analyse this at that time, I still can't believe what I found. It is very, very surprising that both of these segments now have been shortened by that critical 1 second, and this has been deleted on both segments on YouTube from NASA van number 2. Yet the original viewers and the numbers of viewers on these other 2 YouTube copies of NASA van 2 have not been altered. So someone has gone in, hacked that 1 second out and shortened it. So this is obviously very important. After this documentary, I've had many orbs over my house as well, which I've taken many pictures of these balls of light. So there it is. About 10 seconds later, it will then explode. And that was that van. So I'll just return to that copy right there. That's it there. So that's van 2. And this video was made obviously from NASA and Freedom of Information Act. It's not copyrighted. And this was just downloaded on YouTube by all these other sources. So here we go again at critical 1 minute 17. The orb appears, and I've paused it. 3 rays emerge. So I will now go back to these original videos. There it is there. There's the orb, and there's that 3 rays appear. So I'll just pause it now and go to original segment. So I've just Googled again, NASA van 2 Space Shuttle Liftoff 86. We've got 1 copy there, which is from TV van number 2 by NASA Shuttle. So when we start this, we have got here 6 minutes 38. I'll just return that. Now, you have to remember that my segment was 6 minutes 39. So it is shorter by 1 second. So if we now go to that critical 1 minute 17, we will see that has been removed where the orb appears. There it is there. And that has been removed totally. So if I enlarge this now at that critical time 1:17, we don't see it. It's been skipped. So I'll just go step by step. There it is there. There it is there. There it is there. It's just starting to emerge. You just see it starting. Something is going to now be edited. 1 minute 17. 1 minute 17. those 3 rays cannot be seen. So it has been taken out. So what we saw there at that critical stage is what was left of a bulge on that side after it was edited. So you'll see that just there it is there. You'll just see that after the rays disappear, it's been altered. So let's go back to the other one and see the same. Now I've returned to my copy of the 9th protocol copy from NASAVAN 2, and if you notice there, it's 6 minutes 39 right there. And the new one is 6 minutes 38. And obviously you'll see there on this one where that critical at 1 minute 17 that object appears right there. And these are these 3 rays and orb that has been deleted. So I'll now, there it is there, so you'll see frame by frame that has been now deleted. And it's been shortened by 1 second. So let's go to that original one. So I placed in the name of the copy, which is UFO Surveillance at Challenge and Disaster by 9th Protocol. There it is. And if we now play this, it's also been shortened by critical 1 second. So this is where I copied my analysis from, and that's now been shortened. If you see it's there, it's only 6 minutes 38, and mine was 6 minutes 39 originally. So even this one has been shortened by 1 second, and this was loaded in 2008. So it hasn't been reloaded. It hasn't had less viewers. Someone has gone in and edited this by that critical 1 second. So if we now go to 1 minute 17 on this one, we should be able to see the original there. So let's go to 1 minute 17. We should see the exact copy that I made. And the strange thing is this does not occur. So here we go, 1 minute 17. And we just saw a white object there flash very quickly but disappear. There are no 3 rays. So you can see the time there as well. 1 minute 16, and we'll try to pause it to get what we copied from this one, and it's not there. So it's been taken out of here as well. So obviously it's very important for this to occur. Here we go. Now I'll just enlarge it and go through that period. So you can see something just flashed across here. We missed that. So I think that was the orb that hasn't been deleted fully. That's 1 minute 15, 1 minute 16. Now we should see some strange things there. There it is. It's been edited. That's fantastic. It's right there. It appears, that white orb, you see it. And we should expect now for these 3 rays to appear on this side. Well, it looks like this has been edited by that critical 1 second, because if we now go pause that, those 3 rays don't appear. So that 1 second has been taken out of there as well. And you can see it's 6 minutes 38 on that one. That is so unusual. Now I'll return to my original video. It's 1 minute 15. I'll take it exactly to where it starts, 1 minute 17. And we don't see those 3 rays. So I'll return back to my one now. So when I return back to my UFO Challenger Disaster Part 2 first orb, we should see 6 minutes 38 on that copy. And guess what? When I enlarge this, you'll only see 6 minutes 39 there, right there. So it has been reduced. Even the original from 9th Protocol, someone has gone in and actually hacked that 1 second out, because when we see it, when we see this obviously enlarged, it is clear you'll see the 3 rays right there. So this is what we miss. And there they are. They were very evident there, those 3 rays. And that's been now airbrushed or taken out. But we did see that orb there, what remnant was there. But again, we have lost critical 1 second from both documentaries. So I can't stop repeating that. 1 second has been deleted from both NASA copies from VAN 2. And these were non-copyright, so that's why 2 of these were placed on YouTube. And this one obviously was from 9th Protocol there. which I analysed. So if I now take it back, you'll see this has got it there, and it comes from the original, which I'll enlarge here, which is 9th protocol, and it's been shortened by 1 second because the original was 639. Now, before I'll show those zooms, this was the orb which was filmed by, I think, Fox News, and this appeared when the second shuttle exploded. They zoomed in on this orb, so there's a very, very strong coincidence with orbs and the space shuttle explosion. So this was the zoom from that original one in 86, and you'll see those 3 rays there, and that's my camera zoom, obviously. So you'll see little pixels, which are obviously the screen. Then we've got the next, there it is there. I've actually circled that because I've used this in my research book as well. Those 3 rays appear there, and I'll see if I can enlarge them without trying to distort them. There they are. You'll see those 3 rays emerge. 3 rays emerge. You'll see the orb on that side. There it is again. And here we go again. So there was quite a lot of orbs appearing during space shuttle explosion. After, this was the first time I've seen one before the explosion, those critical 3 rays were spotted. And yet, both were deleted from those YouTube documentaries. By who and by what? And why were they deleted? Who has the capability to actually go into YouTube, delete these critically 1 second, and not actually alter the number of viewers? I'll try to find the best zoom, but obviously it's quite easy to see those 3 rays. Probably that picture there might do the job best. So if I just enlarge and go in, probably about right there, you'll see that orb appear at 1 minute 17 and those 3 rays. Now these have been removed from those other YouTube copies of NASA Van number 2. There was no copyright, but they've been critically removed, and 1 second has been deleted from both of the original sources, especially 9th protocol.